If it's Sunday, you know it must be Sunday dinner with Chef Joe. Hey everybody, and welcome to another. Actually, today was a beautiful day here in New England. It's still a little chilly, but it was like blue skies, and it was really nice. So when I went out and getting all my groceries for today's show, it was like really peaceful and nice out there. We're supposed to have a little March spring coming this week and warming up, so I'm totally looking forward to that, because I don't know about you, but I want to get back out to the outdoor tiki bar kitchen to do our shows as fast as we can. I'm just saying, all right? Anyways, I'm in the mood to be outside today, but we're not, but that's okay, because today we're making braised short rib street tacos. So at first you're probably saying, well, what makes some street tacos? So, you know, street tacos has become this kind of term that people are using a little loosely. The best way I can always describe street tacos is it originally happened in the streets of Mexico, where you would get those nice small bites that you would go up on the street and buy. But then it became something here in America, really more of like the Southern California or the Texas area with the food trucks and the taco trucks. And I always think of that the movie Chef. You know the movie Chef? Yeah. So those are like the street tacos that I'm thinking of. They're also smaller. They're not usually as big. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that today. First and foremost, we got to make tortillas. You're like, wait, we're making tortillas? Yeah, we're making tortillas. It's easy. They're corn. This is gluten-free. This whole meal is gluten-free today. So if you're on a GF diet, man, you're good. All right, let's do it. Let's start right off. I have here, this is 2 cups of mesa flour. So here's some mesa flour that I bought earlier today. Really super simple, guys. Really super simple. And mesa flour, all right? So we're going to put that in here. 2 cups. Okay? Then, really simple, we're going to put in one and a quarter. Camera lady, just so you guys all know, camera lady has been directing me behind here, and she's totally like making me big loops today. Hey, camera lady, I haven't had a lot of sleep lately. You know, give me a break. I haven't had a lot of sleep. All right, anyways, 1 1/4 cups of water. Just plain old water. All right, real simple, and about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's it. Okay, and then all we're going to do is we're going to just mix this together, just like that. Really simple, until it comes together. Now, if it's a little dry, though today it doesn't seem to be dry at all. In fact, it's a little. Before the show, it seemed to be, the first one I made was a little wet. So, if it's a little dry, you just add a little water, a little bit more, like a teaspoon here, a teaspoon there, until you get it to what you want. And if it's too wet, then you add more mesa flour. It's really that kind of simple. So once it comes together, it'll come into a dough like this. Really simple. You know, again, you don't want it to be too wet. You don't want it to be too dry. I can't describe it. You just kind of know it when you know it. You know, it doesn't feel too wet. Doesn't feel dry. It just kind of feels nice. It feels nice. All right. From here, you can do whatever you want with these. You can make one really big ass tortilla, or you could break them into pieces, which is what I did. Over here. So I rolled these up and I broke them into pieces. I'm just trying to find a better spot for all this. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you. So what I did is I took these and I've let these rest for about an hour. Really, if you'd want to let them rest for at least 15 to 20 minutes. I let these rest for an hour. And then I also threw a little more mesa flour on them. And really, I'm going to leave them just in a ball, just like this. And now this is a tortilla press. So there's the key to tortilla presses is you got to find the magic spot on these things. And so you got to make more tortillas than you'll eat because you got to mess with them to get the right tortillas. Once you figure it out and you get the spot right, you're good. The other thing is you want to make sure you always put a piece of plastic wrap on the bottom of it. Then you're going to place your tortilla dough right here. Then we're going to take another piece of plastic and we're going to put it on top because you're going to see why in a minute. All right, so, and then you want to try and, I always feel like it's just off of center on mine. So I'm going to put it like that. And then the key is you want to make sure not only do you press it, but you press down to the other side, because if you don't, this side is not getting the pressure and you'll see like it doesn't come out as a circle. All right, so let's see what we got. Yeah, so see, already didn't do what it was supposed to do. So this is why we practice, because tortillas are a pain in the tush. All right, so we're going to try that again. But as you can see, the concept of what happens, and that's why you've got to work with it. You've got to work with me, people. Work with me. All right, let's try this one more time. You just want to make sure you get whatever residual dough off the press, because you want this to be as, you want to try and get this as flat as you can. So we're going to take another piece of plastic. And again, believe me, you got to work with it. You start, if you use it, do it all the time. You'll get the hang of it. And I mean, again, I'm actually out of practice. I haven't made these for a really long time. So, anyways, we're going to put that there. We're going to take another piece of plastic. Really important. Make sure you top that top plastic wrap. All right. Just like that. Okay. Goes over the top, just like that. I'm going to make sure the whole thing is covered. Then you're going to close it, push, back. We're going to slowly lift it up, see what it looks like. Well, it's better. It's not beautiful, but it's better, right? Again, these are street tacos, guys. This is like, they're not going to be like the kind you see in the, I mean, this, I can make them prettier than this, but you're not going to be the kind like that you see, you know, like you buy in the store. Those are all commercially made. We're making these literally right from scratch. Yeah, see, these are, see, this dough is a little sticky today. All right, anyways, you take your dough when you're done. All right, I'm going to put it right in here. And we're going to put our taco, and I'm going to try to make more while we're doing this. So what I'm using right here, this is a super hot, I put this cast iron on here. It's a hot pan. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook the tortilla. I didn't even put any oil in. If you want to brown it, make it more, a little bit of an oil, you can. But you don't need oil. You literally just put this in the pan. You let it cook for about a minute or two on one side. You're going to flip it over, cook it on the other. It's done. That's it. Done. All right? So let's try making one more of these, and then we'll stop messing with these for right now so we can show you the rest of it. And I promise I'll take a picture of the very finished product so that when we're all done, I can show you really when it's done completely beautiful how it should look. All right, we'll do one more of these. Let's see. Try that one. Okay. Put our plastic wrap. Just like that. You know what? I'm going to try it that way this time. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, much better. Yay! Okay. Now let's just see if we can get it off without... So the key then is you want to always pull off the top plastic wrap first. Okay, then you want to flip it over and you want to pull backwards like that. Alright, so that you don't, because the key is you don't want to tear your tortilla. Just like that. And we'll flip this one over. Put this one in. Okay. By the way, you can eat them raw. It's just, as you saw, it's just flour. Flour and water and salt. All right, cool. We'll get those cooking. Let me let me flip first one over a little bit. Beautiful. As you can see what it looks like. It's getting that, what you expect what a tortilla, a fresh tortilla, corn tortilla would look like. All right. Now, if we're going to build our taco, we need to build our taco. So we need to have a slaw for it. So I'm going to make you this cool slaw idea that I came up with. And this is really fun. Hang on, I just want to flip these over. Beautiful. And like I said, I'll have some better looking tortillas by the time we're done with off the show. Because it always happens, you know, once I go off the show, everything looks great. All right. Anyways, what we're making, we're going to make a slaw for our taco. And what I'm making is it's a shaved Brussels sprout, cilantro, lime slaw. Really simple, really fresh, really easy to make. So what I have here is about 6 ounces of shaved Brussels sprouts. So you can now buy these in the store shaved already, a lot of places, or if you've got the time and the effort, you can shave them yourself. It's really that simple. All right, let me just grab my tortillas off of here because they look really nice. I'm going to put those right here for now. Pretty good. All right, we got 6 ounces of coleslaw. We got 6 ounces of shaved Brussels sprouts here. We're going to add to that, I have here about the juice of one lime. One lime. I knew I was going to say that. One lime, the juice of one lime, we're going to pour in there. All right. I'm putting in a half a cup of chopped cilantro. So let's talk cilantro for 1 second. Let's throw that in there. Half a cup of chopped cilantro. So this is cilantro, everybody. So cilantro is one of these items that, you know what coriander is? It's cilantro. You know what cilantro is? It's actually coriander. They're both the same. They're actually one and the same. What's happened in today's world of culinary is that we've decided that the leaves are the cilantro and the stems are the other one. So what we're doing is, but the other thing that's interesting about cilantro that I always think is interesting, besides the fun and the brightness and the freshness that it brings to food, is that it's one of those things in life that either you like it or you hate it. And it's almost like you either can roll your tongue or you can't roll your tongue. It's the same thing. No, seriously, you're born that way. So if you like cilantro, you'll always like cilantro. If you hate cilantro, I know what you're saying to me right now. Joe, I hate cilantro because it tastes like soap. Exactly. If you have that trait, it tastes like soap to you. If you don't, you love cilantro. Very interesting. I know. Fun, useless facts from Joe. Anyways, all right, we got that. We got our cilantro in here. I'm going to throw in 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons of mayo. 1 teaspoon of agave nectar. Agave nectar. So I want a little sweetness in this because the cilantro and the lime and even the Brussels, they have some bitterness to them. So you want to add some sweetness to this. So I thought, what better when we're doing Mexican, but agave, right? Agave nectar. So it's really good. It's a low glycemic, actually. So if you're watching your diet and sugar, it's a decent halfway substitute for sugar. All right, and then of course you want to throw in a little salt. And of course our pepper lady. All right, we got our pepper and our salt. And we're just literally just mixing this baby up. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really just actually having a lot of fun doing this show today for some reason. I'm just really having fun doing the show today. All right, cool. Those are god-awful looking. Okay, here we go. We got our slaw, right? So we got our slaw. So, you're probably saying, okay, where's the short ribs, Joe? It's time for the short ribs. We might as well show them the short ribs. So, here's how you make short ribs, you guys. We'll do another show down the road where we will do braising, and we'll talk about braising, but real simply, so I can tell you how we made these, is real simple. I really did some fun things with this time. You can do all kinds of short rib, but since I knew what we were making today with all the foods involved, I decided I wanted to braise them a little differently, so I did. So this is a nice short rib. Can you see that, Kimberly? Beautiful short rib that I've been braising for 3 hours. So what's happened now is, what I did is you know how a lot of times people like to dust the meat with flour and seasoned flour, and then they sear it, and then they start their braise from there. So what I did this time is I used a little bit of the corn mesa, seasoned it with some salt, some pepper. I did a little chili powder in it. You know, again, giving it that little bit of a southwestern flavor to it, and then braised that. Seared that. Then I did a deglaze with. I had a bunch of leftover red wine, so we threw that in there and did that. Put my mirepoix, which is onions, celery, and carrots, in there, and that was, I just I added some chili sauce to this, because you always want to add it. If you can add a little bit of tomato paste or something to your braise, it helps with the softening and the tendering. So I figured, well, we're doing this chili kind of taco-y thing, so I did 2 tablespoons of chili sauce in there. Anyways, this, I haven't even tried this yet, you guys, but this, look at this, 3 hours. Oh, and a little beef broth, and look at this meat, seriously, it's literally just falling off the bone. It's like it fell off the bone, it's just falling apart. No knife needed, right? Oh my God, I can't wait. I am so excited. Okay, so we might as well start building. Let's show you how to do it. So I'm going to start off. We'll start off the bottom with our really gorgeous, horribly looking street tacos. I can't do this. All right, I got an idea. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We can fix this. I'm a chef. I can fix this. All right. We're going to make these literally a street taco. All right. There's one. I just want to... you guys, I'm in the mood. I hope you guys are in the mood for fun today, because I'm literally just in the mood to cook today. As you can tell, I'm just having some fun today. All right. Got a couple little tacos that we just made, little tortillas. Now we want to add some of our other condiments to that. So I have here, our slaw. So we can add a little of our slaw to our tacos. Little street tacos. Just like that. And then, what else are we going to add? We got our tacos, we got some cheese. Oh, we're going to add our meat next. Let's add some of our delicious meat here. And again, take some time, have some fun with this. This is beautiful. Oh my God, this meat, I can't even, hold on. Oh. Yeah. Anyways, and don't forget, I'm going to make some better looking tacos, and I'll show you guys what they look like. All right, so we got our meat, right? And we're going to add, the 2 cheeses I've added to this is a little bit of queso fresco, which is really more of like a Mexican farmer's cheese is the best way to describe it. It's a really good, delicious, got a lot of saltiness to it. And then cojita cheese, which is again another Spanish style cheese. So I've mixed the 2 together. You basically cut them in half and split them, and we're going to add a little bit of that to that each. And then you're like, oh, that looks great, Joe. We're going to stop? Nope, we're not done yet. We got one more thing. I said, well, you know me, I can't just do this, the end it like that. So before the show, I made some pickled onions that we're going to add to this. Let me grab my tweezers. Got some pickled onions. And what I did is really simple, you guys. You just I took some water, some sugar, some balsamic, some apple cider, red balsamic, and some red onions. And I brought them to a boil. I let them cool, put them in my mason jar, and these will hold now for at least a week. Just like that. Little pickled onions. You could do this with really any kind of, vegetable if you like. Little pickled onions, just like that. And then, wait, I'm not done yet, you guys. We gotta have some. I have avocado. Gotta have a little avocado. You guys want to see how to? You want to see how to open an avocado? I'm showing you right now. All right, you cut it. You go right all the way through, just like that. Okay, then you're gonna twist, just like that. All right. Now, if it's when you need to get the pit out on that side, you just go boom, it should. Boom, twist, that's it. That's it. Real simple. All right. And then we'll have some avocado. Gotta have a little bit of that. I mean, we're not at this point, guys. I'm not stopping the show until I get this beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. So, all right. So I'm pulling off, and that's the other thing about avocados, especially up here in the north. We have a lot of trouble getting good avocados, especially this time of year. But all right, great. Just like that. Put a little avocado on here. I'm not done yet. No. Gotta have a little lime, right? Can't leave without lime. We talked about lime, right? Okay, got a little lime. Put in the middle. Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. And then, of course, we gotta take a little bit more of our garnish from our cilantro. Brush it off your plate. Ladies and gentlemen, there is our street taco. Now, we need something to go with it, right? So it must be your favorite time and mine. What's Georgia get? Well, gotta have beer if you're having tacos. And if you want to have Mexican, so we're having beer. But we decided I was going to change it up today for beer. I said it's time to get rid of the Corona and go with the soul, baby. That's what I'm saying. Go with the soul. All right, so we're drinking a nice... I can't wait. Wow. You know what? I got a new beer. Okay. Anyways, out with the old, in with the new. So... anyways, that's our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget that you can always find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Chef Joe Louie. Of course, I post all of my videos on my YouTube channel. So just go into YouTube and type Chef Joe Louie and you'll find me. And, because if it's Sunday, it must be Sunday dinner with Chef Joe. And is it next week we're off? Yeah, sorry. So next week, you guys, we're off. We're off for a 1 week break. Chef Joe could use it too. So, you know what I'll do? I'll run a best of. How's that? I'll run a best of next Sunday. Anyways, until 2 weeks from now, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. And if it's Sunday, it's Sunday dinner with Chef Joe. Bye.